Good evening, everybody. Welcome to another week of Classic Country A to Z. Tonight we will get a good start on Vince Gill's collection of hits. Although we won't quite finish them all tonight, there'll be some more Vince Gill songs next week. And of course, there's always the original song in the middle and the gospel song at the end. And so we will dive right in. Vince Gill got his start in music in the 1970s when he was a teenager as the frontman for the country rock band called Pure Prairie League. And then he began his solo work in 1983, where his talents as a vocalist and a musician both have consistently placed him in high demand as a guest vocalist or in a duet partner as well. Vince has recorded more than 20 studio albums, charted over 40 singles in the country charts, and he's sold more than 28 million albums. He has been honored by the Country Music Association with 18 CMA awards, more than any other country artist, including 2 Entertainer of the Year awards and 5 Male Vocalist awards. And as of this year, he's also earned 22 Grammy awards, also more than any other male country music artist. And in 2007, he was inducted into the Country Music Hall of Fame. So our first Vince Gill song tonight was his first top 10 hit when this song reached number 9 in the charts in 1985. Vince wrote or co-wrote nearly all of his songs, and this one he co-wrote with Rodney Crowell and Guy Clark. Likely as not, Vince was the primary contributor to the lyrics of this song, as he's the only one of the 3 writers who's actually from and originally from Oklahoma. This song is called Oklahoma Borderline. Well, it's raining down in Houston. I got holes in both my shoes. Baby put me on the street and she says I'm through with you. She thinks I'm gonna miss her, so I'm gonna tell her that she's wrong. I'm going back to Oklahoma, boys, 'cause that's where I belong. I need one good ride, I'll be satisfied. Come on, Oklahoma borderline. If we rode all night, she'd be coming in the sight. Come on, Oklahoma borderline. Now I don't need no Texas girl a-dragging me around. I may be an Okie son, but I've still been to town. Well, these Oklahoma City girls, they always treat you right. Tell mama and them I'm coming home and I'm leaving out tonight. I need one good ride, I'll be satisfied. Come on, Oklahoma borderline. If we rode all night, she'd be coming into sight. Come on, Oklahoma borderline. So with $2 in my pocket and my thumb stuck in the wind, when I cross that Red River, boys, I won't be back again. Give me old back roads and truck stops and 18 wheels that whine, and some good old boy to take me to that Oklahoma line. I need one good ride, I'll be satisfied. Come on, Oklahoma borderline. If we rode all night, she'd be coming into sight. Come on, Oklahoma borderline. Yeah, if we rode all night, she'd be coming into sight. Come on, Oklahoma borderline. All right. Okay, next. This was Vince's first top 5 hit when this song reached number 5 in 1987, 2 years later. This is one of the few Vince Gill songs for which he was not a co-writer, had no involvement in the writing. This song is called Cinderella. Say you're sorry. Say you're sorry. Okay, we're going to try that just a little bit again here. Got to find the right note to start the song, I guess. All right. Say you're sorry while you still can. Say you're sorry. Well, I don't know why I'm struggling to find the note here. But it'll come. We'll get it. Don't worry. Say you're sorry while you still can. She came by my place again, crying about you, man. You should love her twice as much. I tried to remember you're a friend, but it's getting a little rough. She's just tired of being Cinderella. She can't live that way no more. She needs a little affection, a little understanding. So you better be careful, 'cause the next time she comes to my door, she won't be a Cinderella no more. Teardrop trembles on her face, where that smile always was seemed out of place. When I held her like a friend, I could feel the sweet beginning and taste the bitter end. She's just tired of being Cinderella. She can't live that way no more. She needs a little affection, a little understanding. So you better be careful, 'cause the next time she comes to my door, you'll be sorry. And it seems like it's always something with you, and everybody's always wrong. One of these nights you'll reach for the pillow she sleeps on. She's gonna be gone. Well, she's just tired of being Cinderella. She can't live that way no more. She needs a little affection, a little understanding. So you better be careful, 'cause the next time she comes to my door, you'll be sorry. I don't know why it took a whole bunch to figure out where that song was started. Been doing it all week just fine. All right. So for the next couple of years after that song, Vince did not break the top 10 on the charts, but then late in 1989, he released an album for which this next song was the title track. And this song rose all the way to number 2 on the charts in 1990. Patty Loveless sang backup vocals on Vince's recording of the song, although a different woman lip-synced Patty's lines on the music video version. This song that Vince co-wrote is called When I Call Your Name. I rushed home from work like I always do, and And I spend my whole day just thinking of you. When I walk through the front door, my whole life was changed, 'cause nobody answered when I called your name. A note on the table just told me goodbye. It said you've grown weary of living a lie. Well, your love has ended, but mine still remains. But nobody answers when I call your name. Oh, the lonely sound of my voice calling is driving me insane. And just like rain, the tears keep falling, and nobody answers when I call your name. Yes, the lonely sound of my voice calling is driving me insane. And just like rain, the tears keep falling, and nobody answers when I call your name. No, nobody answers when I call your name. Okay. Rose, thanks for tuning in tonight. And Julie and Mary Pat, happy birthday to Mary Pat tonight. All right. Next up, this is a song Vince wrote himself. It reached number 3 on the charts, also in 1990. And this song is called Never Knew Lonely. No other lover ever really cared. When I've reached for you, you've always been there. Now I'm so far away, and baby, I'm scared. I never knew lonely till you. You are my rock and the strength I need to keep me sane in this life that I lead. Now I'm not with you and my broken heart bleeds. I never knew lonely till you. Never knew lonely could be so blue. Never knew lonely could tear you in two. Never loved someone like I love you. Well, I never knew lonely till you. I can't make up for the times I've been gone. I'll prove I love you in the words of this song. Back in your arms, girl, that's where I belong. But I never knew lonely till you. Never knew lonely could be so blue. Never knew lonely could tear you in two. Never loved someone like I love you. Well, I never knew lonely till you. I never loved someone like I love you, but I never knew lonely till you. Okay. Gail, thanks for tuning in. All right. Now, next up is the title track from Vince's next album that included what would become 4 top 10 hits for Vince. Vince co-wrote this next song with a former Vanderbilt University basketball star named Brian Alsmiller. As Vince tells the writing story, quote, one day Brian brought in a song and I told him the song he had wasn't very good. But I asked him where he got the idea, and he said he was in a bar, and there was this guy talking to some girl, and Brian saw the guy take off his wedding ring and put it in his pocket so the girl wouldn't know he was married. And the line hit him about a pocket full of gold. Vince said, I liked the idea, and I took what he had and wrote a new song from there. This song reached number 7 on the charts in 1991 for Vince, and Patty Loveless also sang backup vocals on this song. And even though Vince wrote the whole song, but because the other friend of his gave him the idea, he gave him writing credit for it. So this song is called Pocket Full of Gold. He slipped the ring off his finger when he walked in the room, and he found him some stranger and promised her the moon. How many lies you must have told? You think you're a rich man with your pocket full of gold, and for another man's treasure you'd say anything. But is one night of pleasure worth the trouble you bring? Don't look so surprised, 'cause son, I should know, for I once was a rich man with my pocket full of gold. Some night you're gonna wind up on the road Some jealous guy's gonna show up, and you'll pay for what you've done. And what will it say on your tombstone? Well, here lies a rich man with his pockets full of gold. Yeah, here lies a rich man with his pocket full of gold. Okay, now, the second song Vince released from that Pocket Full of Gold album also rose to number 7 on the charts in 1991, and it's another song he co-wrote. The music video for the song was planned to take place on the grounds of a drive-in theater in Tennessee, but after the crew arrived and was all set up, ready to start shooting the video, an unexpected storm rolled in. So they quickly had to scramble and move all their filming indoors. So instead of being filmed on the grounds of the drive-in theater, they filmed the whole video in the concession stand of the drive-in theater. Kind of a last-minute change of plans. This song is called Liza Jane. It's kind of a short song. Not as short when Vince does it because it's a great big instrumental piece, which is not going to happen here tonight. So. All right, and Craig, thanks for tuning in. You got my number, you got my name. So why don't you call me Little Liza Jane? Well, you've got that body, and you've got that frame. So why don't you call me Little Liza Jane? Well, girl, I got it bad for you. There ain't nothing I won't do. Just one kiss and I'll never be the same. Little Liza Jane. Now you've heard my story. You got to know my name. So why don't you call me Little Liza Jane? Girl, I got it bad for you. There ain't nothing I won't do. Just one kiss and I'll never be the same. Little Liza Jane. Yeah, girl, I got it bad for you. There ain't nothing I won't do. Just one kiss and I'll never be the same. Little Liza Jane. Little Liza Jane. Oh, little Liza, Liza Jane. Oh, little Liza, Liza Jane. That got a little clumsy there at the end, but we made it through. All right, next up. This is a love song that Vince co-wrote with Max D. Barnes, the same writer who wrote so many of Vern Gosdin's hits that I did the last few weeks, including the super sad Chiseled in Stone song. So this next song rose to number 4 on the charts for Vince in 1991, and the story behind the song goes that Vince had pretty much 2 verses done and the whole theory of the song done, but when he played that for Max Barnes, Max gave him sort of a different angle for the second verse, and so Vince said, we changed that second verse and we wrote a bridge, and it took the song to a whole better level than I would have thought of on my own. Vince's original version of the song had the couple in the story splitting up as the song ended, but Barnes said, "Son, that's just too sad." And apparently Vince was thinking to himself at the time, this is coming from the guy who wrote Vern Gosdin's Chisel in Stone, which is like the ultimate sad song. Max said Vince had a great idea, but the couple needed to stay together. And this decidedly not sad song that has been sung for anniversaries and other occasions is called Look at Us. Look at us, after all these years together. Look at us, after all that we've been through. Look at us, still leaning on each other. If you want to see how true love should be, then just look at us. Look at you, still pretty as a picture. Look at me, still crazy over you. Look at us, still believing in forever. If you want to see how true love should be, then just look at us. In 100 years from now, I know without a doubt they'll all look back and wonder how we made it all work out. Chances are that we'll go down in history when they want to see how true love should be. They'll just look at us. Chances are that we'll go down in history when they want to see how true love should be. They'll just look at us. Yes, if you want to see how true love should be, then just look at us. Okay, now we've reached the portion right on time of the show where I do an original song that my friend Charlie and I wrote together. This song is one of those songs in which the singer realizes that he'll never be able to live up to his significant other's expectations, and so it's time to move on. This song is called Man of Your Dreams. The candles are lit and I poured the wine. It's a year since we met, everything seems fine. But across the table there's a look in your eyes, something right now wrong, something you can't disguise. When you look at me, it's easy to see that I'll never be the man of your dreams. Guess I should have set the table for three for you and me, and the man of your dreams. We eat in silence, we finish the wine, but it's clear our romance is dying on the vine. He hangs over us like a darkening cloud. I may not know much, but I know three's a crowd. When you look at me, it's easy to see that I'll never be the man of your dreams. My heart'll never be big enough for three for you and me, and the man of your dreams. Well, what are you supposed to do when you thought all your dreams had finally come true? And what are you supposed to do when the girl of your dreams isn't dreaming of you? Well, you think he's out there all shiny and new, right outside the door just waiting for you. But the man you love will never love you, 'cause the man you love is too good to be true. When you look at me, it's easy to see that I'll never be the man of your dreams. I can't keep making room for three for you and me, and the man of your dreams. Well, it's time your heart made room just for me instead of you and me, and the man of your dreams. Yeah, it's been you and me, and the man of your dreams. Okay, now back to Vince Gill. Next up is the last song that Vince had released from that Pocket Full of Gold album. This song reached all the way to number 2 on the charts for Vince in 1992. He also wrote this song himself, and this one is called Take Your Memory With You. Well, I can read the writing on the wall, and you pretend that nothing's changed at all. Well, I've got just one thing to ask you, if it's so. Well, take your memory with you when you go, so I won't have to think about the lonely nights I'll be without someone to hold me when the cold wind blows. So take your memory with you when you go. I'll walk the floor and wonder what went wrong. I'll have to find a way to carry on. Won't you leave before the heartache music starts to show. Take your memory with you when you go, so I won't have to think about the lonely nights I'll be without someone to hold me when the cold wind blows. Or take your memory with you, so I won't have to miss you. Take your memory with you when you go. Yeah, take your memory with you when you go. Okay, now, next up is Vince's first #1 hit. And it's also the first release and the title track to his 1992 album. Vince co-wrote this song with John Jarvis, whose other credits include the Judds' hit single "Love Can Build a Bridge." And this is sort of an apologetic tune Vince wrote to his first wife after they'd had a squabble. So John Jarvis said that he and Vince had previously talked about writing together, but when they finally booked an appointment on a Sunday at Jarvis's house to write, Vince had forgotten to tell his wife, and apparently they had a bit of a fight about it before Vince left to join Jarvis to write. So Vince was sort of in the mood to write a makeup song, and Jarvis said he pretty much had the music idea fleshed out before Vince got there, and so Vince wrote basically 90% of the lyrics, while Jarvis wrote about 90% of the music. Vince and his first wife divorced in 1998, and his first wife later said that this song is still a painful reminder of their past. She said, some things that come on the radio still break my heart. I can pretend like they don't tug at my heart or make me wistful, but there are some songs I can't listen to anymore, like this one, because of the circumstances around them and what Vince told me they meant to him. To hear that song now is confusing. Anyway, this song won a Grammy Award for Country Song of the Year in 1993, and the song is called "I Still Believe in You." Everybody wants a little piece of my time. Still I put you at the end of the line. How it breaks my heart to cause you this pain, to see the tears you cry falling like rain. Give me a chance to prove, and I'll make it up to you. I still believe in you, with a love that will always be, standing so strong and true. Baby, I still believe in you and me. Somewhere along the way, I guess I just lost track, only thinking of myself, never looking back. For all the times I've hurt you, I apologize. I'm sorry it took so long to finally realize. Give me chance to prove, and I'll make it up to you. I still believe in you, with a love that will always be, standing so strong and true. Baby, I still believe in you and me. Yes, I still believe in you, with a love that will always be, standing so strong and true. Baby, I still believe in you and me. Okay. Next song Vince released from that I Still Believe in You album became his second #1 hit. It's another song Vince co-wrote, and the music video for this song depicts Vince singing this song at a club. And the video features no less than 16 other big country stars playing various roles at the club, including portraying Vince's band. And also Reba McEntire is portrayed as a waitress in the club, which actually was the same role she played in her own music video earlier that year for her song Is There Life Out There. Anyway, this #1 song is called Don't Let Our Love Start Slippin'. We've been up all night long trying to solve a problem. Hell, it's almost dawn. Ain't no time for sleeping if our love is wearing thin. 'Cause I ain't giving up, you ain't giving in. Don't let our love start slipping, our love start slipping away. 'Cause the life we've been living gets harder every day. Don't let our love start slipping, love start slipping away. A wounded love walks a real thin line, and no communication will kill it every time. So open up your heart, baby, we can work it out. We got the kind of love people dream about. Don't let our love start slipping, our love start slipping away. 'Cause the life we've been living gets harder every day. Don't let our love start slipping, our love start slipping away. It's past the point of right or wrong. Let's find a way to just hold on. Don't let our love start slipping, our love start slipping away. 'Cause the life we've been living gets harder every day. Don't let our love start slipping, our love start slipping away. Don't let our love start slipping, our love start slipping away. Okay, now, next up. This is the third single that Vince released off of that I Still Believe in You album. This song that Vince co-wrote rose all the way to number 3 in the charts in 1993. One country critic compared this song to Vince's earlier and musically similar hit, When I Call Your Name. But the critic said what's missing in this song is the aching sense of desperation, which might be directly connected to the missing Patty Loveless harmony. Patty was recovering from vocal surgery when this album was recorded. But the critic said pointedly, quote, her absence is present here. The song is called No Future in the Past. I lie here tonight in the darkness. I've never felt so alone. Tomorrow I'll wake up still lonesome, 'cause things haven't changed since you've gone. You walked out with angry words spoken. You're leaving cut right to the bone. I'll pick up the pieces you've broken and find me the strength to go on. I still remember when my arms once held her. How long do old memories last? Why can't I forget it? Why can't I admit it? There ain't no future in the past. Yeah, I still remember when my arms once held her. How long do old memories last? Why can't I forget it? Why can't I admit it? There ain't no future in the past. Oh, can't I forget it? Why can't I admit it? There ain't no future in the past. No, there ain't no future in the past. All right, now, Vince's next release, 1993, this was also from that I Still Believe in You album. This song became his third number 1 hit. The music video featured Vince and various band members playing a round of golf at a golf course, with Vince having ridden or drove his John Deere tractor to the golf course. This video also features a cameo appearance by George Jones, who appears at the end of the video riding a John Deere riding mower to the golf course. George's appearance echoes earlier incidents in his life where he would ride his lawnmowers to go on beer runs because his wives wouldn't let him drive a car. This number 1 hit song for Vince that he co-wrote is called One More Last Chance. Well, she was standing at the front door when I came home last night, the good book in her left hand and a rolling pin in the right. She said, you come home for the last time with a whiskey on your breath. If you don't listen to my preaching, boy, I'm gonna have to beat you half to death. So give me just one more last chance before you say we're through. I know I drive you crazy, baby, it's the best that I can do. We're just some good old boys, I'm making noise, I ain't a-running around on you. Give me just one more last chance before you say we're through. Well, at first she hid my glasses because she knows that I can't see. She said, you ain't going nowhere, boy, till you spend a little time with me. But then the boys called from the honky-tonk, said there's a party going on down here. Well, she might have took my car keys, but she forgot about my old John Deere. So give me just one more last chance before you say we're through. I know I drive you crazy, baby, it's the best that I can do. We're just some good old boys, I'm making noise, I ain't a-running around on you. Give me just one more last chance before you say we're through. Give me just one more last chance before you say we're through. Okay, now next up, it's the last single that he released from the I Still Believe in You album. It's a song Vince wrote himself, and it would be his last #1 hit for the next 23 years. This song is called Trying to Get Over You. You could have given me a million reasons why, but it wouldn't change a thing. You said it all when you said goodbye. You took off your wedding ring. I've been trying to get over you, and I've been spending time alone. I've been trying to get over you, but it'll take dying to get it done. All my friends keep trying to fix me up. They say I need somebody new. When it comes to love, I've all but given up, 'cause life don't mean nothing without you. And I've been trying to get over you, and I've been spending time alone. I've been trying to get over you, but it'll take dying to get it done. Yeah, I've been trying to get over you, and I've been spending time alone. I've been trying to get over you, but it'll take dying to get it done. But it'll take dying to get it done. Okay, next. This song was a number 2 hit for Vince in 1994. He recently told a packed house at Nashville's Ryman Auditorium as he strummed this tune softly on his guitar. He said, "This is a song that was inspired by a smile I saw for the first time on the face of a woman I'd never met, and that woman was Amy Grant back in 1993. I was so inspired and moved by the sight of that smile that I came home and wrote this song. I had no idea that all these years later we'd end up together, married with kids," to which he summed it up by saying, "Life's funny." That was 1993, and it took them a few years to get together because they didn't get married until 2000. Anyway, this song is called "Whenever You Come Around." Face of an angel, pretty eyes that shine. I lie awake at night, wishing you were mine. Standing here holding the biggest heartache in town. Whenever you come around, I get weak in the knees and I lose my breath. Oh, I try to speak, but the words won't come. I'm so scared to death. And when you smile that smile, the world turns upside down. Whenever you come around, well, I feel so helpless. I feel just like a kid. What is it about you makes me keep my feelings hid? I wish I could tell you, but the words can't be found. Whenever you come around, oh, I get weak in the knees and I lose my breath. Oh, I try to speak, but the words won't come. I'm so scared to death. When you smile that smile, the world turns upside down. Whenever you come around, yeah, I get weak in the knees and I lose my breath. Oh, I try to speak, but the words won't come. I'm so scared to death. And when you smile that smile, the world turns upside down. Whenever you come around, yeah, when you smile that smile, the world turns upside down. Whenever you come around, whenever you come around. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll have 4 more songs for sure next week. We'll go to our gospel song because it's 8 o'clock and we're going to try and finish a little closer to on time this week. Tonight's gospel song was written by Cindy Walker in 1955 and first recorded by Red Foley that year. I learned the song from a 1962 Jim Reeves recording. This song is called Night Watch. Bright stars are watching the world as it sleeps. Shepherds watch over the little white sheep. The lighthouse is shining for ships far at sea, as God keeps the night watch for you and for me. So sleep, sleep in peace and in rest. Don't be afraid of the darkness. All's well for over the land and the sea. God's keeping the night watch for you and for me. So sleep, sleep in peace and in rest. Don't be afraid of the darkness. All's well for over the land and the sea. God's keeping the night watch for you and for me. God's keeping the night watch for you and for me. And that takes us to our benediction song to send you on your way. May the good Lord bless and keep you, whether near or far away. May you find that long-awaited golden day today. May your troubles all be small ones, and your fortune 10 times 10. May the good Lord bless and keep you till we meet again. May you walk with sunlight shining and a bluebird in every tree. May there be a silver lining back of every cloud you see. Fill your dreams with sweet tomorrows, never mind what might have been. May the good Lord bless and keep you till we meet again. May you walk with sunlight shining and a bluebird in every tree. May there be a silver lining back of every cloud you see. Fill your dreams with sweet tomorrows, never mind what might have been. May the good Lord bless and keep you till we meet again. May the good Lord bless and keep you till we meet again. All right. Well, thank you all for tuning in tonight, and thank you for those who are watching later. Again, as always, please feel free to share the video with anyone you think might enjoy this music. In tonight's case, any Vince Gill fans. But have a great week, have a safe week, and we will see you back here again next Sunday, 7 o'clock. We will probably be at least half of that show will be Vince Gill songs before we move into the W's. So, good night, everybody. Thank you so much for tuning in, and have a great week. Bye.